Good evening. We begin with significant shakeups within the nation's public health agencies. CDC Director Susan Monarez is reportedly refusing to step down amid a contentious firing, with her legal team asserting she will only leave if President Trump personally removes her. This situation has triggered a wider crisis at the CDC, with at least 4 senior leaders reportedly resigning in the wake of the dispute, citing frustrations with what sources suggest is Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s approach to vaccines and his management style. Senator Bernie Sanders has decried the attempt to remove Monarez as outrageous, emphasizing the critical role of vaccines and calling for an immediate Senate hearing. Meanwhile, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, is also experiencing internal turmoil. An anonymous letter of dissent signed by 141 current and former FEMA employees expresses anxiety and confusion, with some signatories placed on administrative leave. This comes amid criticism that the administration's actions are weakening FEMA's infrastructure, potentially jeopardizing the nation's preparedness for future disasters, a concern amplified by the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. On the border security front, Border Czar Tom Homan announced an intensification of immigration and customs enforcement, or ICE, operations in blue cities like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Portland, and Seattle, which he characterized as sanctuary cities that refuse cooperation. Homan also confirmed discussions are underway regarding the use of a naval base north of Chicago as an ICE operations center, and defended the effectiveness of federal agents in Washington, D.C. In legal news, Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook has filed a lawsuit challenging President Trump's attempt to remove her from her post. Cook's legal team argues that unsubstantiated allegations regarding a mortgage agreement, predating her tenure, do not constitute cause for dismissal as required by law. The lawsuit also names Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell and the board as defendants, highlighting a potential legal battle over presidential control of the central bank. On the political front, President Trump continues to criticize crime rates in Chicago via social media, while the city's mayor's office reports a significant drop in violent crime and homicides compared to the previous year. Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to discuss the One Big Beautiful Bill Act during a visit to Wisconsin. In a somber report from Minneapolis, authorities are investigating a mass shooting at the Annunciation Catholic School as a hate crime and act of domestic terrorism. 2 children were killed and 17 others injured during morning mass. The suspect, who died by suicide at the scene, is believed to have had a past connection to the church. Finally, Attorney General Pam Bondi reported over 1,200 arrests in Washington, D.C. since early August as part of federal law enforcement operations, including the seizure of numerous firearms. That's the latest on these developing stories. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, News Today.